Hi everybody, welcome back to Friendly Crochet Creations. I want to share with you a bit of Christmas and what I've started in the past. I don't think I've ever finished anything except for maybe some reindeer and this reindeer here and a few other hats that I don't have with me. I gave most of them away as Christmas gifts at a previous job. I don't remember making any other ones, but I have started other ones. And then I've started some of the things I already told you about this year. And I just really started another one today that I haven't been working on. So let me get right into it. As you see, Rudolph is finished, and I did finish the nose where I had messed up and not sewn it all the way together. But I did finish that today, so he's all ready to go. I have these, a stack of these. There's 15 of these that are not finished. I needed to weave in the ends and put, as you can see, this one has the poinsettia flower on there, or the flower that I call poinsettia because it's Christmas. So I have this one here that's done, this one here that's done, and number 3 that's done. And then the only other things that I have ready for the bath sets, these were the facial washcloths. I have not showed them to you yet for Christmas. I have one soap bag that's ready to go. I don't have any baskets yet. I've been busy on the stash down and some other things. And there's one poof ready. We need to do something about this lighting. There's 2 poofs ready. They're ready to go. I was hoping to get more stuff done on that, but the stash done really did have a great idea for Christmas, and I thought maybe I was gonna make my 2-year-old nephew something for Christmas, but I think I've already made something that I can use because I was gonna make him a hat, but it's really so close. And then I remembered I made my son a sweater one year, and I think the only thing he needs is a button or a snap in the back, and that's it, and it's ready to go. But I just washed it and it's drying. Funny thing is, he left to go see my dad and my stepmom for 2 weeks. Okay, he left for 2 weeks, went over there, and he came back. Well, he was going to be able to wear it when he came back because it was going to be finished, right? When he came back, he couldn't wear it. He was way too big, so he ate way too much. He really did eat a lot when he was gone. I don't know where to start. I guess something more recent that maybe you're waiting for, or maybe something else. I'll tell you what. This is the one that I started right now. I don't know if you recognize this pattern from the Heart and Soul with Aloe from Red Heart. This is part of the cowl. It's kind of interested on me. I haven't put the ends together yet. This one you put the ends together and then you work all the way up instead of sewing it all together. If you remember the Thanksgiving one, I got this out of a book. There's the Thanksgiving one. So I just started this other one, and I have to finish getting ready for work later, so I don't know if I'll work more on that one or this other one. I did kind of start it, but I do have a lot of hats, so let's talk about the hats, and I can get those out of the way. I started some gingerbread hats. This is the color of it. I don't have the face on it or anything. I think this one is not an ear flap hat, and I have the sizes in here. This one's a gingerbread adult hat. I didn't make any, like I said, the facial features on it yet. I don't remember where I got the pattern, but I know I have it printed somewhere, so I'll have to do the research on that to do that. This one's a child hat. This one was the start of a baby hat. So I ran out of yarn for it. Need to go back and finish those. This one is the start of a baby penguin hat. This one is the start of a child penguin hat. It is an air flap hat. It's not finished either. And this one's the adult hat. And see, I have the thing ready there to sew the features on. I don't have all the features made, but on these two, I do have, let me show you what I have. I have the little bow tie for that one. I have a little beak ready to go. A little triangular beak, orange beak. It's really blowing out the colors here. And then I have, this is part of, let me one's face, I think. Those are the features, and then this is for the braids, for the braids that go down the sides. I have those ready to go. And I have the same, exactly the same thing for the adult hat. So for the long yarn strands are kind of in a mess in there, and I need to fix that before I do anything more with that. And then I have more Rudolph hats, but these this one says Toddler Preschool Rudolph. It's not an ear flap hat like the one I'm wearing. This one's different. It's got the little flap here for the nose. You actually put the nose right here, and you put the facial features up here, and then the antlers up here. And I got most of these patterns from RepeatCrafterMe. I'm not sure where I got the other ones. I know I got them online somewhere, but they're listed on the papers, on the printed outs, on the printed patterns that I have, because I got them all online, but not on YouTube. But this one is the Child Rudolph hat. You can see there's a difference in the sizes here. And this one, I'm supposing is supposed to be the adult hat. I know I've made one of these for a giveaway. Like the white elephant or whatever we did that year. Okay. Put these in the bag. Put these up for later. This one, I'm not sure what I was making for it. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a sock monkey or what, but I did run out of yarn for this one. I don't have much left. And this one has the little lighter brown specks in it. Oh, can you see that? I don't think so. But anyways, I don't have any more of that. I'm not sure if I can find it anymore, so I'm going to have to do something off of that. And I have two snowman hats. I was going to finish for the same party, but I never did. This is the start of one, and it's supposed to be one chunky yarn, and I would use regular yarn. And there's the blue. I'm not sure if it turned out right or not. I didn't even put two yarns together or anything. There's one of the hats that goes on top. And the little nose, the carrot nose. Supposed to go on it. This one I believe was a RepeatCrafterMe one too. And then I have another little nose here. A carrot nose. Another hat. I think I have three hats because I was going to make another one. And another carrot nose with another hat. And I just took them up inside of there to keep them together. So that is 1, 2, and 3 hats. And then I can't remember what these were for, but I have 2 of these. Sure, if I look at the pattern, I'll find it. And these might actually be on YouTube. I haven't looked, but RepeatCrafterMe does have a YouTube channel too. I just found her recently, and I have not been on her website in a long time. And when I was, maybe a couple months ago, it wasn't very much, but I used to look at that all the time. Anyways, but I don't right now. There's all of that. Let's talk about this one. We already talked about Gingerbread Men. I've got these little gingerbread men that I'm putting with cards for the YouTubers. So Dizzy, I sent you one too. Okay, I just don't know if I sent you a little girl or a little boy. The little boy doesn't have any extras on him, but the little girl has a little apron, and I've sent out, man, 1 or 2 that weren't actually finished. I think they just need to be tucked in. The yarn strands need to be tucked in. I actually did that in a hurry at the post office the other day. So I have 5 more of these that need to go out. And only 3 that I know that's going out. Maybe one's on my dad. I think I'm just going to send all boys right now. So we're going to say boys. And I'll put the link down below so you can see the finished products. Even with the little apron, it's not finished. Just that they still have like a bow for the girl and then buttons, you know, on the front and the eyes and the mouth and everything, like beads and stuff. But I don't have that size beads right now. So I told my family that I was going to send these in Christmas cards years ago, and I never did, and I haven't been sending out Christmas cards. but we're having some problems in the family that I will not discuss right now. But yeah, these are going out in Christmas cards, so if you got one that's not completely the ends tucked in, I do apologize. Like I said, I was in a rush at the post office, so I want to get those out. But I am sending out one more to a YouTuber, and at least one, and then two to other people that I've crocheted for. And I've already sent one out to someone that I've crocheted for. She's been really supportive and stuff recently. But I'll show you this pattern. I printed it out. I'm going to go and put it in. Here's like 3 sheets of paper, and it's not color. It's just black and white, and I want to do it again. This also has it says it's BellaCrochet, and she's got witches advertised on the top. But if you see the gingerbread people right here, if you see it in color online, it's a really great picture of those. And then I have this little thing full of yarn that I want to use up for that. And this is just a sewing kit. And this is an extra ball of yarn that came with some red. I got it from. I just put it in here because I got it like that from eBay. Somebody had started a project. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But I am sure that I'll find a reason to use that. Next will be this one. Talking about gingerbread. I have this pattern here. I will try not to show you the pattern. But there's a gingerbread house there. Little gingerbread house that I got. It came out of CrochetToday magazine, it looks like, or something. It's called the Stitchy Gingerbread House. And here's all the yarn for it. Here's the yarn I got for it. Remember if it came as a kit like that or not. And here's all my other patterns I want to do for Christmas and things. Oh, look what I found. I think this was Grandma's old pattern, but I have this as a leaflet. It's supposed to be from in Crochet World, and let me see if it has her name on it. I think she sold it, you know, and she can't use it anymore. Yeah, it says Glenda Winkelman right there. I'll show you. Glenda Winkelman, Snowman. You can't really see it, and it's backwards, so I don't know if you can read backwards, but that's her snowman. It's a Crochet World. So, here's that. I have a bunch more here, so I won't show you all of that. But here's the pieces that I've made already for the gingerbread house. Here's one side, or one end of the house. Here's the other one. Haven't made all the bits and pieces yet. And here's the rectangular sides. Here's another one. I'm going to make it, well, it's bits and pieces, and here's the roof. One side of the roof, and there's the other side of the roof. Little shells or something. And I'll put everything down there that I need to do on that. Tell you for sure where this pattern came from. That's advertising CrochetToday. But where did this pattern come from? It did come from CrochetToday. Okay. And there's a little couple more pictures of that. Crochet gift list also in that. Okay. I'll put this up and we'll get on with the show. Okay, there's that. I can it's tucked. Here's a hook and needle kit club. We've already talked about Snowman too. There's a snowman. One's knit and one's crochet. And there's everything that comes in the kit, and it's open already. I've been meaning to do this one. I did a blue one, a bigger one for my son years ago. I can't show it to you right now. I got messed up. So there's a pink one for my daughter. If I ever, whenever I fix it, that's for her. And then I have this little doll here I want to make, and also this little tree doll here I wanted to make her. can see that. In Crochet World, 1998. And here's this one. Aren't they pretty? This one is Hooked on Crochet number 78. And then I'll also, oh, there she is again. Not crochet. It's Christmas lights and things. And then I put this in there to mark her place and to say, hey, you know, I want to make this one too. There's other patterns in this one, Hooked on Crochet, December 2000. I'll get a good picture of those. There's that. Put that. And here's the doll. She sits on these. These have actually been used up, and I just wanted to use these for examples for whenever I do fix her and put her on those. And I did start this. You see the little top of the little dress. And there's the back of it. I've got some sparkly yarn here too, just in case. And I don't know what all this other yarn is in here. Anyway, there's bits and pieces of blue and black and a little bit of gray. I don't know what all that's for. Put her back in her little basket. And moving right along here. All this taken care of. We can talk about this one. So I can move him a little bit. Y'all remember the Santa Clauses, the Megas, for the Mega Rose and Santa Claus covers. That's all I've got done except for this little hand right here. I did start them. I did the mitten part and I'm working on the arm. So this is the start of part 2. Since I did the other stuff and been working, I haven't had much chance to deal with it. But I want to show you this. I'll put the hook in there if you can see that. You can't see it. These 2 strands right here. That was already cut when I got it. That was cut, and I already have this little knot in this. See how close that is to the mitten already? You can see that. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Red heart. I'm not real happy about that at all. But I'll deal with it. So there's that part. Well, this goes with the pink hats. Put that over there. Couple more things to tell you. Oh, we'll see this one. I'm using that. I'm not doing the traditional stockings. I mean, I am making some, or I had started some. I think I showed you that. But what I'm using for stockings right now, will be bags, I guess, like gift bags or something. And that's about. Anyway, I'm using the pastel colored bag from Jada and Stitches as my daughter's stocking this year. So I'm like, what am I going to use for my son? What am I going to use for my son? And I'm like, oh, you know what? I have those puff paints, right? And I do have another use for those that I intended to tell you about. And from the sneak peek, you know, in my next video, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use that with. But right now, before I get into all that, before that video, I'll try to do that video tomorrow and get that out to you, you know, tomorrow, or the next day. And I'm going to use this bag for my son. I've had this forever and a day, but I meant to paint on it like I did one other one. It said it's got like an ABC 1, 2, 3, a book and an apple on it, you know, from a stencil that I bought especially for these bags. Sorry about that. Kind of move that. Sorry about it. You see a little bit of that mess that's still back there, but I guess it'll be fine. So I'm going to use the puff paints for this too. I'm just making a little decoration on here. Like, I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I have some ideas. Maybe a Christmas tree with gifts under it and the star on top with lights on it. If I'm feeling creative that day and I think I'm going to be able to have time to do that, I'll do that. If not, I may just write Merry Christmas on there and put the puff paints. I thought maybe some glitter would be great, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do all that. It's not a glittery type of, I mean, maybe he could be, but I might just do the Christmas tree or Merry Christmas. And I do have a glue gun with glitter in it. With glitters sticks. I got glitter sticks at the dollar store the other day. Maybe I'll use that for something. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided yet. But as I showed you before, I did. I have not worked on this one from the last time I showed you, but I'll show you still what I've got. That little tea kettle cover. I still have this little piece here. Okay, little piece here. Oh, mistake right there. And I've got this one, the big old one. That's as far as I've gotten on that. And I still have all this in here, all tucked into place. I usually keep a hook in here too. I don't see it right yet, but I'm sure I'll find one if I didn't. And then, I don't know how far I got on this one, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 stockings that's already started, you know, on the toes. And then I have this one. Oh, I had 6. I guess I dropped it somewhere. There's this one. So I have the hook in it. There's that one. And then where's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. I'm missing a toe. I dropped it somewhere. So anyway, there's a toe on that one. And part of the stocking. I stopped it. That one. Remember I got it from the Needles to Hook book. And running out of red here. This is about all the red I have left in here, but I know I have more of this red in the house. And then still have this. I know it's not going to be, I can't do all 6 stockings with that, but there's that. I'll just get more as I go. Or, I mean, I know I have more around here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where to set this. Okay. So there's that. That one's the one with the holly and berries on it. And I got to the part where you add the holly and berries, and I need to find the rings that I want to use for that. And here's a comb. I think I was going to use this for something else. I think it's too tall, but I bet I can make it a tree from that crochet surprise thing. I was watching Setta's Place, and I went to Crochet Surprise, and I liked that, and I ordered a kit. I don't know if I'll keep that subscription up, but I did buy one kit, you know. And anyways, I thought maybe I would make a tree with that. I think that one's taller than what it calls for. But when I ordered it, I'll be getting December's kit and not November's kit. But I did find a place where I could get and download the tree pattern, and I did that. But I didn't find a place yet to buy the whole kit, like a past kit or anything. So I may have to buy everything separate. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I'd rather buy it as a kit. But if I don't or I can't, I guess I just can't, you know. I'll just have to do it later. Whether I guess acquisition or whatever you want to call it. Get that off. So I'm looking forward to doing that, even if it's just for next year. I like the tricolors on that tree. And what's that about? I'm sure my dogs are okay. Hopefully it wasn't about my dogs. Squealing tired. I don't know if you heard that. It scares me a bit. I finished one of these, but maybe not. We got 1, 2, 3 of the same color and 2 different color, and those are actually 2 different colors. 3 different colors. I'll show you. I'll show you the colors. I'm not gonna get all these out, but I'll get one. There's those 2, and there's 3, and there's 4 different colors. You see that? I'll show you what I'm working on. This is a reindeer from Ravelry. There's his little body with his little hoofs, legs and hoofs. There's his face. I forgot his name, but I'll put it down in the description box when I figure it out. His little eyes, his little mouth. Can't believe I haven't finished any of these yet. These other little bits and pieces. Little ears. There's his ears. On his head. Little nose. Little bitty nose. I think these are supposed to be his antlers or part of his antlers. I finished those. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, these are part of his antlers too. Maybe that's his tail. Maybe that might be his tail. And then these are, I think, part of his antlers too. I think they go like a stem or something off his antler like that. And then his little tail. Little tail. And his head. On the other side. Yeah, I think that's what that is all about. It's been a while since I worked on him. I have him saved in my Ravelry library. And I got him from a Facebook group, which no longer exists. They closed it down for some reason. I don't know. So, anyways. There's that on that. I think maybe, is it in here? I don't even what's in here. Randolph, that's his name. Randolph the Reindeer. Actually wrote that out. So, I have scraps of yarn to put his pellets in that they call for, and I still have the 2 balls of yarn that I wanted to use with that. 2-ply African yarn to make 12 little reindeer. As you can see, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I do have 3 the same color, and then the other 3 that are not this color. And that. That's that for Randolph. I believe the group was called Creative Crochet Crowd. I'll check into that. And if I don't have the information up right away, I'll get it to you later. And then I have, this is eggnog. A box or tote of yarny goodness for Christmas. So you can see all that. It's all the sparkly yarn and shimmer and shine yarn and just different kinds of yarn here that I want to use for something. Just don't know what yet. Crochets and green sparklies, and 2 different green sparklies, and then this one is Karen Simply Soft Party in the color Teal Sparkle, and I got other red hearts and Karen's over here, and just all kinds of goody stuffs. This one's called Chris, this pink one, Rosa Mexicano, and then somebody balled this one up already in a cake, or there's me or someone else, I don't know. My goodness, that I already got. And I think that about does it for Christmas already. That's about all I can handle, and more so right now. I did almost finish the floral boot cuffs that I was working on. I was going to save that for later since it's not actually Christmas, but it is for Christmas for my daughter. So I guess I can show it to you as a gift actually. The rest of them are not gifts. Boot cuffs. I still need to do the flowers and then tuck in that. And then just check it back in with me later for the regular podcast, and I'll tell you more about those boot cuffs. And I guess that's all for now. Bye. Merry Christmas. And I'll get the regular podcast video episode up for you later to talk about the rest of the sneak peek items that I have not showed to you yet. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm sorry if my voice is too high pitched for you. It is for me sometimes when I rewatch these videos and stuff. And Rudolph says bye to Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if you don't check in with me before then. And I know some of y'all are really super busy, and I put out a lot of videos lately, but they're not, an hour long or anything. This one is coming up to 30 minutes. So, yeah, and I need to finish getting ready for work. Only work 3.5 hours tonight, and then I was going to work 4 hours tomorrow, but it looks like I'm working maybe 5.5 hours tomorrow. So, hopefully I can get something going tomorrow before work, and hopefully I can get some more of this Christmas stuff done too. And if I do, I'll share it with you later in the next podcast. Ciao.